Trans Jamaica Highway, what is it, right? It's and they like to use the word the concessionaire of the Highway 2000. So if you're Jamaican, you should know Highway 2000. It's that South Coast highway, east west. It's Jamaica's first toll road, right? Way back in, I think, '01 or so on. And
Oh,
probably
wow.
the largest infrastructure project in the English speaking Caribbean at that time. All right. And yeah, they I think NROC started. I'm gonna talk about NROC, but basically what Trans Jamaica Highway does is they do a lot of toll collections. So if anybody has ever traversed that highway, right, that's the main way they make money. Right, it's toll collections. So if you're going to the toll booth, are you giving them money or giving Trans Jamaica money? So that's their primary revenue. And the rates, they're dependent on the vehicles themselves. So I don't know, can I full screen with this? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So it is dependent on the type of vehicle. So I took this screenshot from their website actually, and it shows what it looks like in terms of what the fees look like, whether you're class 1, class 2, or class 3. And the class 1 versus class 2 or class 3 is just the height of the vehicle and length as well. So it depends on the category you fit in, and then if you have a T tag or not. T tag is a sticker, right, that you place on your car, and there's a reader at the toll booth, and basically it just allows you to do transactions. That's really it. It just allows you to do transactions, and you don't have to pull out cash or anything. It's automated. So you go up to the toll booth with the car. Once your T tag is on it, it will scan the T tag, realize, you are you, and deduct money from your basically, and you're allowed to drive. And you just pass through with ease. It automatically opens. You don't have to speak to anyone or so on. And then without T tag, of course, these are the fees, and
You
it
get a
is
separate
cheaper.
lane.
It's a separate lane. So
It's a separate lane.
T
Yeah.
tag lanes. So you can have T tag lanes. Some I've seen almost like hybrid, where you can, if you have a tag, you can go through, or if you pay, you can go through to it. I think they're trying to be able to do that, but sometimes it's just its own. Most times, or almost all the time, it's just its own lane, which is kind of cool because there's never traffic at a T tag lane. You just get there and you just drive straight through after, right? You don't crash into it like LA Lewis. But I don't know if you ever saw that, where LA Lewis crashed into the toll booth. Yeah. So yeah, and that's really it by the toll plaza. It's actually cheaper. So if you look on it, with the T tag, it's $650 at Vineyard. So there are four basically toll gates. There's Portmore, Spanish Town, Vineyards, and Maypen. And there will be a fifth one. There is a fifth one, and we will speak about that later. But these are the 4 toll booths that are in operation currently. And yeah, these are the prices. So you can say a decent little discount still. $650 versus $730. That adds up.
Is that?
That's $80 cheaper with a T tag. And that adds up over time. Because imagine if you're doing back and forth per day.
Every day.
That's $160 a day. I can't do math, but that's a decent amount if you're doing that every week and every month. So that does add up. And just the convenience of the T tag itself, which I'll go into soon. So
it's about a 10% or so discount.
More than 10% for this one at least. All right, $80 at $650. Yeah, definitely more than 10%. But that's the primary way in which they make money. So when you think about it, it's really like a cash business. And of course, the toll rates are determined, as I said, based on the vehicle class and the agreement under the concession. So they signed a concession agreement, and we'll go into that soon as well. And then the app. I think the app is one of the coolest parts about Trans Jamaica Highway. So the app is nice, and I just shared a screenshot of my app. My balance is this because I changed credit cards and it deducted, and then realized
this is actually your.
Yeah, this is my own. Yeah. So yeah, I have no money in it basically. But I just paid it. So you say auto top up. So auto top up is such a cool feature because once it gets below a certain threshold, it automatically will take that money from your credit card. So you can set that up. So I set that up already. You can top up immediately if you want.
So what did you set yours to then?
So it'll top up $5,000 if it's below 1,500. Yeah.
Oh,
That's how my top up feature works.
so if you didn't tap it up and then you went to you tried to go through the T tag lane, it would just reject you. It couldn't like
Yeah, it would
charge
tell
it
you.
when it couldn't charge you when it happens. You'd have to tell it from before.
Yeah.
But I guess you could then just charge it while you're in the line. Like how fast does it go through? Like you
It
could
can
just
take up
press it
to an
and bam.
hour to actually
Oh,
reflect.
wow.
Yeah, they actually tell you that too.
Oh,
It never
okay.
takes an hour
Now
for
I see.
me, but because I've done from one toll booth to the next, and one toll booth to the next is like what 20 minutes. I think that's also
It's supposed to be 20
yeah,
minutes?
it's supposed to be 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 20 minutes with speed limits.
Okay.
I hope, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, around 20, approximately. Yes, let's use that word. Approximately 20 minutes, plus or